Greetings, fam. It is your host with the most. It is the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Y'all know what time it is, what? Maybe it's time for Wind Down Wednesday therapy with a sip, what? Grown folk conversation. And as I always say, if you're not grown, do what? Get your ass out the room. We are about to have an amazing time. Tonight's the night. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about some. Let's talk about generational curses and get a good drawing, a good understanding of curses. And when we're talking about curses, I want to deal with the word curse as well when we're talking about generational curses, so that we'll know that we have proper information so that we can deal with it on the level that it needs to be dealt with, right? Listen, I have an amazing wine there. Oh, and it's off the chain. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My Wednesday, as always, 217 in the house, Dorothy Wilson. That's Springfield, Illinois, baby. Hey, y'all know what we do when we come in. We do what? We hit that share button, don't we? We hit that share button. Yes, indeed, we hit that share button. Hit that beautiful thing. Now, hit that share button. Yes, indeed. Listen, it's been an amazing day today. As always, my Wednesdays are like my prep days. It's my time for me to meditate and get myself prepared for you guys. Yeah, to get prepared for you also, that we can have that level of conversation that brings us low-key therapy. Wind Down Wednesday is a place where you can come and you can kind of get low-key therapy. Isn't that something? Yeah, and we need this as grown folk. The priestess is in the house. Greetings. We need this for us. We need a safe space where we can come and share what we may have experienced, or what we may know, or what we may have studied and gathered in the information, right? And we can share with each other. So I'm always enthusiastic when I come into Wind Down Wednesday. I'm always upbeat, high vibes, so that you all can tap into that energy, so that we can have an equal and opposite exchange of energy. Yes, so we can have an equal and opposite exchange of energy, so that when you leave Wind Down Wednesday, you will leave energetic. You will leave energized. And this is what we want. We want to be able to build each other up in a way that's applicable, so that we can utilize it in our everyday walk, in our everyday talk. That's the kind of information that we want to share. We're not going to swing way out there on the pendulum and get you out into no man's land. That's not what we do here in Wind Down Wednesday. Nor do we do that in the truth session. For those of you that haven't had an opportunity to join us, you can also Saturdays at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern time, join us in the truth session, right? Myself and my constituent, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby. He gonna break some codes for you, most definitely, along with our other constituents that also come in and do the truth session. So we would love to see you all there on Saturdays. Again, that's Saturday, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We stream to those, of course, podcast streamers. So how was you guys' day today? While I'm rambling here, How was you all's day today? Let me give you all a hand for being here. Oh, the intuitive one, y'all in the house, Craig Leverett. Also, Craig is one of our constituents. The intuitive one is one of our constituents. He has done the truth session on 2 occasions. So you all may want to look on my YouTube page. And just for FYI, we're also streaming live to my YouTube page, also to my truth session page. Also, you can get on there and you can get on YouTube. For those of you that don't have my YouTube page and you haven't subscribed and like, please do so. Please do so. Let me put this out here for you guys, my YouTube page. Okay. I missed you guys. I know it was just last Wednesday, but y'all know how that go, right? Isn't that some? This is going to be my YouTube page. Okay. Let me make sure I entitle this right so you all know. Okay. Put that out there for you guys so you can see it. Okay. Had an amazing day? Okay. Okay. Fine. A little busy? Okay. That's what's up. Did I get you out there? I see you. Only way, baby. That's also, please do this for you, for me, and for us. Let us know where you're hailing from. Only way. That's Little Rock, Arkansas. Yes, indeed. So I see the family coming on in, and that's what's up. And we'll get this party started right here in just a little bit. Okay, fam? Yes, I can see you all. Let me do this also so you all can see each other. They gave us a new feature so that you all can see who's in the room. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. And let's have an amazing time. And listen, also note that if you want to come on live with me, I can send you a link and pull you up. If you have a comment or you have some dialogue, whatever it may be, you can come in the room and we can make it do what it do, baby. Y'all know what we do. We make it do what it do, baby. This is the People's Podcast. Most definitely. This is the People's Podcast, baby. Wind Down Wednesday Therapy with a Sip. This is grown folk conversation. Yeah. This is grown folk conversation. I see the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter is in the room, baby. Apostle T.E. Yes, indeed. ATL in the house. South Kakalaki in the house. Y'all come on up in here. And we're going to have this conversation tonight, baby. And man, I have an amazing wine for you guys. Yes, indeed. I have an amazing wine that we're going to pour up. You all know I pour up a bale. And we get into this conversation, this real live, low-key therapy conversation. Don't tell nobody. Oh, she in the house, the Empress. Hey, Empress. Yamaya. Buenas noches, senora. Yes, indeed. So we up in here, and we're going to get ready to make it happen. Please, again, when you all come in the room, please let us know where you're hailing from so that we can shout you out. We can connect these plexus in these different places and exchange energy and information so that we can get the fullness out of this podcast, out of the sharing of energy. Energy is very powerful and important. And that's why you want to plug into the right people to get the right information and get pertinent and imperative energy. Okay. So that you can be energized. And we're going to talk about this tonight. We're going to talk about generational curses. And all I ask for you to do is give your open and honest opinion based off whether it's your knowledge or facts or information that you've researched, because we all need it. We all need to share with each other. And so I'm just talking a little bit just to kind of get us moving here until we fill the room. Okay, family. Oh, he's in the house tonight, y'all. Oh, yeah. Y'all know who it is. It's T Swin, baby. Let me give him a plug while he's here, family, and we're still coming in the room. Let me put this plug in here for him. Listen, if you all don't know, that's one of our constituents here also in the Wind Down Wednesday podcast, T Swin. He's a regular, also Truth Session. He has an amazing book out called Love is for Suckers. If you hadn't had an opportunity to pick this up yet, it's an excellent read. It's an easy read. And see, it's not that thick. It's not that thick. And it's an easy read. If you wear glasses, it's easy for you to read as well. See if I can get that up there for you guys to see it. Yeah, there it is. You see that? So yeah, so please do that for you, for me, and for us, and for him. Purchase the book. T, please put your information out there on the timeline where they can contact you. Yes. The only way he's gonna put his information out there so that you can find him. Okay. Yes. So I see you all. You all had an amazing Wednesday too. Also better known as what? Hump Day. Isn't that something? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So here's what we're gonna do. Again, tonight's conversation. Look at T. Look at Dorothy Medlin. She told me, "Hey, long time no see." He was in Wind Down Wednesday, Wednesday before last. What are you talking about? The Prince of Peach just came in, y'all. JP Hall, y'all. He just come into the room. There it is. Isn't that something? You all can see. I have it posted for you all to be able to see who all's coming in the room, who's hanging with us. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you for that, T Swin. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast, along with his cohort, Jay Bean. Yes, indeed. They blow the internet up, baby. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. Isn't that something? Yes, indeed. Respond to you, Dorothy. Yes, indeed. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Y'all ready to pour this wine up and get ready to get into this conversation tonight? Tonight's conversation. Okay. Tonight's conversation is going to be what? Let's talk generational curses. So if someone would so kindly, please. Yes, if you can't get on the internet, please go to Facebook. Because y'all know how, if you can't get on Facebook, please go to the YouTube page. All right. We all know how it is when sometimes we're trying to get on to Facebook, right? We know the games that they play. So it's all good. So the most important thing is that we're streaming live to more than one platform. All right. Because why? You on the People's Podcast, baby. It's about you, about me, and about us. Is that okay? Yes, indeed. All right. So let's pour. Oh, I have to introduce this wine to you guys tonight. This is Zinfandel. Okay. Let me pull this up for you guys. This mic out the way. Okay. See if you guys can see this. There it is. Can you guys see it? Yes. All right, y'all. This is a Zinfandel Blanc de Noël. All right. So we're going to pour up this bale. Thank you, Master Teacher. Okay. We'll pour up this bale. Look at this. This was a gift to me. This wine glass. Look at that. That is nice. It's smoked out. But y'all can still see I'm pouring this bell though. Ooh, wait a minute, a little bit. Oops. Hey y'all, I went a little bit over the bell. So I might be a little bit on full tonight while we get into this combo. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who want to give the toast? Let's just take time out, y'all. Let's be a little patient with each other. I know sometimes we're impatient and we want things to move very fast. But let's be a little patient with each other and let's get into this. So who's going to give the toast tonight? Dorothy, are you getting the toast? Is that the toast? Salute. Is that the toast? Okay. We'll go with that one. That's the first toast tonight. Okay. All right. T. Swin said, to the ones before us who did the best they could with what they had, and to us for choosing to do better, may we break every chain they couldn't see, heal every wound they couldn't name, and build a life that our children would thank us for, to growth, to grace, and generational prosperity. Salute, salute, salute. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Ladies, y'all love this. Ooh, it's got a nice fruity taste to it too. That Zinfandel is always good though. It just doesn't pack a wallop. But this one does. It has like about 11.5, I think, in it. So it has a nice alcohol content. So it'll be able to take you where you're trying to go. If you try to get there. You did. Yes, indeed. Isn't that something? Yes. Let me get y'all up there so everybody can see everybody. I see we have great participation tonight, as we always do. Oh, she in the house, y'all. Hey, Queen Lisa. Lisa Webster is in the house. Hey, Queen. Glad you can join us. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, that was an amazing toast, JP, was it, by T. Swin. You know, he's a man of great words. You know, he's a poet and don't know it. Yes, indeed. So tonight's topic again that we're going to be discussing is let's talk generational curses. Now, with that, let me put a working definition out there for us. How about that? Everybody look at this. Everybody look at this. I'm going to put a working definition out there for us. And we'll go from there. Let me make sure I'm putting the right one out there. Okay. 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 All right. Here we go. Let's look at what a curse is, and then we're going to go back to something else. Okay. Everyone, can you see that? Let me move you guys off stage for a second. All right. Now, can everyone see that? Okay. A curse is a negative intention or energy directed towards someone or something to bring harm, misfortune, or suffering. I'm going to leave that up just for a second. I want y'all to look at that and kind of just meditate on that just for a second, and let's get a drawing. Okay. Let me put a little something in the background. Take a look at that. Now I'll read it again for you. A curse is a negative intention or energy directed towards someone or something to bring harm, misfortune, or suffering. Okay? Just giving you all enough time to just kind of look at that. Okay? All right. Everybody good? Good. And with that, I'll be putting up you also comments. Yes, indeed. I see you, Kizzy. Yes. Oh, we got top-notch supporters up in here. I see the Queen made it in, Queen Octavia. Yes, indeed, from ATL, baby. I think we got Buffalo, New York in the house. Kizzy, where you Buffalo? Is that New York? Buffalo, New York. Okay, okay. All right, so everybody got their eye gates full on that. Okay, let's talk about this then. What a curse is. Let's talk about what a curse is. Y'all want me to put it back up? I'll put it back up and we can kind of just talk about it. A curse is negative intentions or energy directed toward someone or something to bring harm, misfortune, or suffering. That's what a curse is going to be now. So we start talking about generational curses, right? And I want to know, what are your thoughts on what generational curses are? Because I think most people are misguided. And I don't think they have a working knowledge of what that really means. Okay? I don't think they really know what they're saying when they say, I'm breaking the generational curses. So real quickly, if you can, put on the timeline what you think breaking a generational curse really is. And with that, so what do you think breaking a generational curse is? In your own thoughts, in your own words, what do you think that is? If you want to share that, that's okay. Okay. Syracuse and Buffalo, New York. Okay, that's what that is, Kizzy. Ooh, you up there where it get cold, man. No, you up there where it gets cold. It gets flat foot cold up there. Okay. Okay, it says poverty. Okay. Addiction. Okay. Okay. Prince of Peace says, I think it's breaking negative pathological behaviors. Okay. So far, all of this it's correct. But we got to get to something. Y'all know I always set y'all up. We got to get to something. A generational curse is the word that they speak over someone in your family that kept or keep going down lineage from generation of generation. So like if someone wished you misfortune, you know your family can end up being stuck in poverty. Your lineage or, excuse me, my phone is doing its own thing. Okay. Let me, hold on just a second. Let me go back to some lessons. Kids just, okay, let me read this. A generational curse is a word that they spoke over someone in your family that keeps going down lineage from, or lineage from generation to generation. So like if someone wishes you misfortune, you know your family can end up being stuck in poverty. Your lineage, or someone wishes you harm, your addiction may be, you know what, keeps killing people off early in your family, just misfortune, like they just wish bad upon you. And it just continues because no one in your family is emotionally intelligent. Okay, great point. All of this is right. I don't think there's going to be a wrong answer to it. Breaking generational curses, the Maya, the Empress, Breaking generational curses is to move from a way of thought, action, and a way of being. I agree. Y'all own it. We in here tonight. Let me know if you want to come up and give a dissertation, you want to come up and do what it is that you want to do. It's okay, because why? This is the People's Podcast, baby. Wind Down Wednesday, Therapy with a Sip, grown folk conversation. All right. Queen Octavia says mental illness. Okay. Dorothy says passing down bad things that were no good for them or to them. That I'm not claiming, nor the generational drama, bad blood. Okay. He says, can I jump on and explain? Yes, you can. It's about time. I've been waiting on you to want to jump on. Can I jump on? Yeah, you can jump on. Look on the timeline. I'm getting ready to post it. Look on the timeline and click on that. Just click on that link right there, and I can pull you straight up. Okay. Queen Octavia says certain mindsets. Yes. T. Swin says educating your family on the information to get them out of the bad situation they're in. Executing the solution and having them execute it with you. Powerful. Yeah, I told you, it's not probably going to be a wrong answer on here. And I think we're fully loaded tonight because we've all had some level of experience with that. And I'm going to put some more information out here in just a second. Kizzy, do you see the link to click on? Okay, if you click on that link, I can pull you straight up. Okay. Here's what Dorothy says, or I can send you a link in your DM. Now, that witchcraft through our history, since our ancestors, from the drama, white folk, black folks, been doing for years with people who had bad history with, and me and kids, they stop with us, we're not going. Stop with us, we're not going. Kizzy, are you there? Do you see it? Kizzy, are you still in the room? Okay. Okay, look, Kizzy, if you click on that right there, and I can bring you straight up, okay? All right. Here's what T. Swin said. She probably had to go get ready, T. Tap in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all own like a telephone. And I'm trying to get some wine in me, y'all. The queen told me you can't drink too much of that wine. I said, okay. Salute, fam. Let me be polite. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a Sip. It's grown folk. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes. Tonight is the time to put all curses to an end, and that's exactly why we're going to get into this conversation. Let me move to something else while we're waiting on Kizzy. I don't know what happened to Kizzy. But she'll be out there. Give me just a second here. Let me drop something in Kizzy's inbox and maybe she can come in. Okay, let me see. Give me just a second, family. Hang in here. Okay, so one more second, y'all. This software is amazing, guys, and thank all of you all that are supporting the financial endeavors of this. You all are amazing. Oh, there she is. There she is. Let's bring her up.
Hey y'all, what's going on, family?
Hey, Kizzy.
How's everybody doing? Don't mind me, I'm cozied up in my blankets.
Yes, indeed.
My man is gone. He went to Syracuse to work on till Friday, so just enjoying the peace in my home.
Ooh.
A little me time, so you already know.
You got that me time?
Yes, sir.
Me time. Yes. What's going on, Queen Kizzy?
Enjoying this energy, this full moon. Did y'all put your moon water outside? Charge them crystals. Get out there, charge yourself.
Hey.
Yes, sir. I see.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Indeed.
It's that Taurus full moon. Get out there, get some grounding, no matter how cold it is. Even if it's 2 minutes, put them feet on that grass.
Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. So, you got anything to toast with? Let's toast before you get into what you're doing.
Okay, let's toast.
Okay.
May doors open that we can't see. May our name be spoken in rooms we haven't entered in yet. May our children and grandchildren be blessed from this generation onto every next. Salud.
Salud.
I drink my water. I got my water going on.
Kizzy, I done did a whole bell.
Oh, look at that. Daddy about to start slurring his words, y'all. No.
Hey, if I do, you'll take over for me. Hey. So, Empress Yamaya says, hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo está todo el mundo? I hope everyone is doing well.
Yes. Ashe, ashe. Yes. My Wednesdays are always laid back Wednesdays, my meditation time, kind of prepping and getting ready for everything. But I thought this would be a great topic.
Yeah.
So I want to hear, give us your take. What's up?
Okay, well, generational curses is like, just from a person that, breaks, generational curses in my lineage, right? So in my family, ain't never, like my dad's side, they ain't never been a homeowner. There's been some form of addiction that destroyed their lives, that either killed them early, they don't know how to love correctly. And what I feel that comes from, it's passed down from before me, before them, probably before my grandmother. But somewhere along the line, when in your family, someone wished you harm, it could have even been your own family. Someone wished you the worst. Sometimes it can be death, but it doesn't always have to be like a physical death. It can be a slow death, like addiction or disease or mental disorder or poverty, always being stuck, lack. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter what the word was, the word will show up in some form. You
Okay.
understand?
Okay.
And then there has to be someone, there's always someone chosen in a generation that can stop that continuation to keep trickling down to the next one. But sometimes they get caught in that curse,
Okay.
right? And don't have the spiritual awareness that this is a spiritual curse,
Okay.
or a generational curse to break it. So for me, when I was young, about 11 years old, addiction was in my family, and I had got beat one time. Well, no, it was more than one time, but there was one time that I had got beat at the age of 11. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror, bloody nose, and I had said, there has to be more to life than this. This can't be it.
Okay.
So that was the moment where I realized that this is something generational that is continuing down the line. So at the age of 15, after another beating, a real bad beating, I decided to leave.
Okay.
And for me, I felt safer going in the streets than being in my family.
Okay.
Because I felt if I stayed, I was going to die. And not just in a physical way, but spiritually,
Mhm.
emotionally, losing myself. And I probably would have fell into the line of addiction.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I chose to break that. Now I raised my son. He never seen what a dope head is to be nodding out on his couch.
Okay.
He never had to experience going to sleep and having someone creep in his window to steal their TV.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? He never had someone lose their emotions so bad that they beat him to a bloody pulp. So I may not have been a perfect mother, but I tried to do the best I can and not repeat the sins of my father and my mother.
Okay.
So now, because of that, my son is going to do better than I did for his children, and his children will be better than me, than him. Do you understand? And now I fixed that broken pattern.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like
Yes.
another way, like nobody's ever owned a house in my father's side. I'm the first one that's owning a house. And I showed my children what it is to be able to go to a car dealer and speak their lingo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? I showed my children how to fix your credit because this is something that in my generations they never did, that never existed.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I broke generational curses, generational patterns.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what a generational curse to me is. And generational curse, but and then there are such things as curses, where people wish people bad, and
Mm-hmm.
it can just be because of the way you're loved, or they're jealous of you and they
Mm-hmm.
wish you harm, or they wish you, for your blessings to get blocked. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, sometimes you got to be careful the shit that you wish upon the chosen one, or you know
Right.
a
Correct.
one, because that shit will come back to you and not them,
Yes.
especially if they're protected.
Okay. So let me dive into something here. Let me jump to
Mm-hmm.
positions. Now, when we talk about addiction, for example, alcoholism, right? Because through research, what we found out is that there is no such gene that causes alcoholism. Um, just come back up, Kizzy. I don't know why they knock you off, but come back up. There's no such thing as alcoholism. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I knocked you off. Okay, so now let me jump to position this.
Okay.
Y'all stick with us, family, because we need this information for us, for you, for me, and for us, right? This is Wind Down Wednesday, baby. This is People's Podcast. And we're here for each other because it's low-key therapy. But when you jump to position that, now what we found through research is that there is no gene called an alcohol gene that could be passed on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but what has been concluded that there are certain genes within our bodies that can be affected by alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, it can create a need to drink excessively.
Yeah. Like some other people will call it like an addictive personality.
Yeah. So with that in tow, are there two kinds of people? And I'm asking you this. I
Yeah,
know that I'm putting you on the spot, but
that's fine.
there are two kinds of people, I think. There are connoisseurs, and then there are alcoholics.
Yeah,
And to me, a connoisseur is one that enjoys the beverage
right.
and has the ability to control themselves.
Hmm.
Whereas an alcoholic overly indulges and then loses self control.
Right,
What is
right.
your opinion on that? Family, what is
Well,
your all's opinion on
okay. As for me, right, and I'm gonna use me an example because I don't live the life, y'all. So
that?
at the age of 16, I was an alcoholic, and I could admit that. I even got put in a drug program because I was heavily drinking to the point where I couldn't function in the morning without drinking some type of alcohol. Like I went through the shakes and the whole withdrawals and everything. Um, and when there's like you said, the connoisseur and the one that overindulges, and a lot of it is if you really look at the one that overindulges, they have no emotional control,
Okay.
right? No
Mhm.
emotional balance where they can't control themselves. Um, so that's why anything they do, they overdo it because there's no control. As
Mhm.
for me, I was an alcoholic, and usually when there's an alcoholic that's in recovery or any type of addict that's in recovery, they can't touch that again.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like they stay
Mhm.
away from it because they know where they were and what it'll lead them down. I can drink and not overindulge because I
Mhm.
learned self control.
Self control. Yes. You have temperance.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, there are two type of people like that, but a lot of it is that self-control. You got to know how to regulate yourself. You've got to know, you've got to learn your emotions. And a lot of it is because a lot of people don't want to process it. Because when you overindulge in something, there's something hurting that you're
Yes.
not willing to face. So
Mhm.
instead of going to that bottle or going to that drug, face it.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
understand?
So
Go ahead.
now, let's jump to position those that like to partake of the herb. Now, what is your take on that? And this is very important, family. So please, because we're getting some very valuable information and we're getting personal experience.
Hmm.
And there's nothing like having someone speak from a personal experience standpoint because they can give you the ins and the outs of how it really operates. So go ahead, Kizzy.
All right. So like me, I'm a pothead. Everybody knows Kizzy. I am not the black sheep of the family. I am the green sheep. Okay. Now, when I smoke, right, when I first started smoking, this was my form of addiction, right? I used it to escape. I started
Okay.
at 11 years old. I was using it to escape. Um, and then as I grew, it became a part of who I am. So it became a part of my meditation routine. So it wasn't a part. The way I want to explain it, it didn't become an escape anymore. Like I didn't want to numb myself anymore.
Okay.
You understand? Because there was a time where I was using it to numb myself. So
Okay.
now it's not for that purpose because I've dealt with my trauma. I've admitted even my part and holding myself accountable, and me understanding that there is an addictive personality in my family because we can't overindulge, and especially me being a Taurus, we can. So now I got it to a minimum where if I smoke, it's when I'm chilling,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm relaxing, not when I'm
Okay.
high or I'm mad or I'm angry or something came up or I'm crying and I need to smoke. No, you know, I smoke when I'm chill, when I'm ready to
Okay.
relax and watch some TV. Me and my man sitting, we're relaxing. Do you understand?
Okay.
That's when I smoke. So, there's a difference. It all depends on what you use it for. It's about that self control, that self awareness.
Okay. Exactly. That's what. I really want to get into, because what we've lost is the sense of self-control, right? Now, here's what I need you to do for you, for me, and for us, right? Now, I need you to speak that in Spanish.
Okay, in Spanish. So, cuando yo era chiquita, yo fumaba marihuana para no sentir. Yo no quería sentir mis emociones. So, me estaban escondiendo en la marihuana. Pero lo que yo me creí y me estaba poniendo más mature, yo sabía que yo no lo quería hacer para controlar mis emociones. Only lo hago cuando es tiempo para, you know, uh, uh, how do I say it? Para ponerme en un sitio que estoy relax, que no estoy llorando, que no estoy peleando, no estoy, you know, enfogonada con alguien. Es para chillax, para ponerme en un sitio que estoy bien, que puedo respirar, ¿entiendes? Para subirme, no para cortarme del mundo.
See, hey, see, this is why it's very important for us to do this. And this is Wind Down Wednesday, the People's Podcast, baby. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation, y'all. Y'all up in here. So let me put this out here, Kizzy, and I want you
Yeah.
to take a look at this, family. I want you all to take a look at this. And let's move on into this conversation. I finally got Kizzy butt out here. Y'all was hiding. You know, short people always try to hide.
We don't try to hide. You just can't see us through all the people because we're so short.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? All right. Okay. Now, here's what I cited also, Kizzy. Look at this. Generational curses are also environmental. They not only work through spiritual or energetic means, but through learned behaviors, family dynamics, and social conditions that shapes each generation's mindset and choice. I'm gonna leave that up there so everybody can take a look at that and kind of get your thoughts together on it. Mm-hmm. And I kind of agree with this, because through research, what I've found also is that it is not so much even a genetic as much as it is the environment.
Right.
And some of us are stuck in certain environments that perpetuates that cycle that keeps introducing us into that kind of mindset, that kind of behavior,
right,
that determines our choices. And it's like forced options because of the environment. Because here's one thing that we know and we found out about the mind. The mind is always going to assess the environment based off of what's in the eye gates, in the ear gates.
Right.
Right? So what the mind does then, what it sees and what it hears, it begins to construct survivability.
Right.
So it's going to cause you to take on certain characteristics and behavior patterns that are conducive to the environment for your survivability, although they may be wrong.
Right.
Right? And this is something that we haven't come to grips with. We're more so focused on the spiritual aspect of it and not understanding the environmental effect.
Right.
But interesting enough, and I'm gonna turn it over to you, but interesting enough, our parents kind of understood that, because you know what they did? They sought to move out of certain neighborhoods because they understood the effects that it was having upon the behavior of the children.
Right.
So what they were saying is, I can't afford to allow my children to be reared in this low social wealth economic environment.
Right.
Not that it is bad, or more correctly, not so good.
Right.
But it is not beneficial for what I'm trying to achieve with my children. But
Right.
it's Wind Down Wednesday, people. It's the People's Podcast. Therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation.
Right. And it's sad that you say, because the way I look at it, it's like it's not just spiritual, it's a pattern
Hmm.
that continues down the line, right?
Yes.
That it's like just an example as a woman, right? If we're in an environment where my mother's getting beat by my father, right? Then I'm looking at that and I'm thinking in some way that that's love.
Hmm.
I don't see it as wrong or right. That's the way my father loved my mother.
Hmm.
So now I'm gonna get in a relationship where a man beats me, because to me that's what love was seen. That's how love was shown.
Yes. And
But
that's
in
what
that
you got in your eye gates, right?
right, that's the
Hmm.
environment I was in. So and then the sad part about it is like how we choose to do different for our children, right? Like how I chose to do different for my son. Like my family, the men weren't allowed to feel their emotions. And I
Hmm.
seen how that affected them, right? That's when they hid in drugs, right?
Hmm.
Because they weren't allowed to feel them. You're a man up, shut up, don't cry. Men don't cry, boys don't cry. But
Yes.
I allowed my son to go through his emotions. I explained his emotions to him until he understood them and can regulate himself. Like, I know you pissed off right now, but I need you to turn it down a little bit.
Hmm.
You understand? And if you can't regulate yourself right now, then go in your room, breathe for a little bit, and when you feel better, then you come down and we can talk about it.
Correct.
I didn't
Yes.
scold him and tell him that your emotions are wrong. It's okay, but you're not going to talk to me any type of way.
Correct. Kizzy, look on. Can you see that on the timeline? I tell you, put a question out there. Can you
Would I
see that?
consider religion not as much as a generational curse? Okay, and the way I'm going to explain to you what I mean by this. My grandmother knew her God, right? God to her, she knew her God, and she raised us in that, right? Because that's what she knew, and
Hmm.
how God showed up for her. Right,
Hmm.
where we keep that generational thing is where we feel that the way she worshipped and her God and her church was the only way and the right way, when in all reality your relationship with God is personal to
Yes.
you.
Hmm.
So yeah, my grandmother might have introduced me to religion and church, but I made the choice to know God myself.
Correct.
And then religion could be a form of like that sheep mentality, right?
Hmm.
Because no one in your family stood up to be a leader, they were just following like the
Okay.
sheeps. Do you
Okay.
understand? So yeah, it can be a generational curse because someone had to break that line. It's like that match. If you got them all lined up, they're all going to burn one. One has to step away so the rest don't burn.
Okay. Okay.
you know so and that's how that is. But and then getting back to like what I was saying about breaking generational curses, even in your family you can look like the crazy one or the fucked up one or the stuck up one because you want better.
Hmm.
Do you
Yes.
understand what you know that there's better? So like example, one time my son, I had a birthday party for my son, and my son, he speaks proper,
Hmm.
because he didn't grow up hood. I made sure. And the reason was, it wasn't because I didn't have him in the hood. It was
Okay.
one day he was outside playing. He fell. I went to go pick him up. There's broken crack valves all over my yard. There's a little
Okay.
9-year-old kid up the street serving somebody some crack. I didn't want that for my son.
Hmm.
It wasn't the environment. It wasn't because I wasn't comfortable in there, because that's where I was born and raised in. But
Hmm.
I didn't want that for him.
Okay.
And because I chose that, my family said I was a sellout, or I thought I was better than them,
Hmm.
you know, and not understanding it's not, I think I'm better than you. I want better for mine,
Right. Okay.
you know, and that's where the patterns need to get broken. This is where people need to understand. Just because you're in that environment
Hmm.
doesn't mean that you have to be your environment.
Hmm.
Because if that was it, statistics said I shouldn't be here.
Okay.
I shouldn't have white people credit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
I
Yes.
I I should have know how to be comfortable in a room full of yeets.
Yes.
Do you
Yes,
understand what I'm
indeed.
saying? But I do,
Yes.
because I understand that in order for me to get somewhere, sometimes you got to rub elbows
Yes.
and be
Yes.
okay and comfortable.
Yes, let me take a pause for the calls right
Yes,
here.
sir.
And we have to hit our sponsors tonight of the People's Podcast. Wind Down Wednesday Therapy with a Sip is none other than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker, and T Swin, Man Can Always Be Wrong, as well as Tracy and Anthony Love in tonight's podcast. And also, we have picked up a sponsor, you all. Let's.
Hey.
Yes, indeed. Rustic Spirits. All right, y'all. Where we at, y'all? Y'all know where we at. We in Wind Down Wednesday, baby.
Yes, sir. Therapy with the Sip, baby.
Yes, indeed. Give us another toast, Kizzy. Shit. Let's
All
toast.
right. Well, let's see another toast.
Yeah.
May we all be so aware of ourselves that when we smell shit in the stink, we ain't even gonna sit in the dirt. We just keep it stepping and keep it moving and shake the dust off.
Yes, indeed.
Salud.
Hey, salute.
This is my salud. This is my salud. Salud.
Yeah, salute. That's that herbal blend, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna make it do what it do. Y'all in the house tonight, baby. It's Wind Down Wednesday. What?
Therapy with a Sip.
Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a Sip. You on with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, baby. It's the People's Podcast. It's about you, about me, and it's about us.
Yes, sir.
Get it on. Now, I'm going to pull up one more, Kizzy. Let's pull up some solutions. And where we at? Okay, we around our 60 minutes.
All right.
Okay, so let me pull this one up, Kizzy, and let you take a look at it as well.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. Look at this. We not only tell you about what's going on, but we are solution driven.
I gotta read this, my bad.
We like to solve problems, right? We give you information so that you'll know how to work yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
That is perfect. That right there. That's it right there.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you already know the one gonna be on it, baby.
Yes, sir. That's the medicine right there, Daddy.
Yeah. Show enough, baby.
Might be hard to swallow sometimes.
Who's the master?
Show enough.
It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a Sip. Hey, Kizzy. I think we need a drum roll on that one. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a drum roll. Wait. Here we go. Yes, one more time for the ones in the back.
Show enough.
So listen, in short, you break environmental curses by, and let me put this out here. Listen, you all know that I am a content creator. I do need your financial support. We don't beg, we ask. So that we can bring you all more and more great content. For example, we've upgraded gratitude to T Swin, who sold into this so that I can get to where I'm going. And also my staff, Prince of Peace, the master teacher, KD, all of them sold into this. Kizzy, all of them, Tracy, all of them sold into this. So we can get this up and running in a way so that it would be beneficial for us, right? And it's easier to work with this program than it is trying to be on Facebook or just trying to be on YouTube. So we're able to stream at the same time to all of these platforms. Okay. So listen, please take the opportunity to do what? Donate. Let me get the information out there for you. And I'm pretty sure. Thank you for your donation. Queen Octavia. Thank you for your donation, JP. Let me get this out there for you guys so you can see where you can donate. Okay. Give me just a
Plant your
second.
seeds, guys. Good soil.
Yes. Yes. Let me get this out here for you guys. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. Only way you all are some cool cats, you dig? So yes, yes indeed.
And the way I
So
describe myself, I'm a little bit of stage, a little bit of hood, and wish a motherfucker could or
yeah,
would.
yeah, you understand me. Yes, indeed. This this is so y'all, this is my life. This is what I do. And when you all support, it makes it easier for me to do what it is that I do. Okay. So I am very grateful. And if you donate, please do this for you, for me, and for us. Put it on the timeline so we know that you donated and we can shout you out. Okay. Gratitude. Now let's look at this and we're gonna get out of here. We try to keep it around 60 minutes unless we can have a conversation that's off the chain, that takes us off the chain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, Kizzy?
Yes, sir. We fall off them tracks, right?
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes,
To create
indeed.
our own path.
Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, so now let's look at this, and we're going to get out of here, guys. You can give your last comments. Now, if we're all on the same page and you're still in the room, I know some have left. Do this for you, for me, and for us. Put a one on the timeline. Okay,
One.
put a one on the timeline. This is just for us. If you don't want to participate, that's fine too. That's okay. Okay, so in short, you break environmental curses by one. Listen to this and tell me what you think, Kizzy.
Mhm.
Becoming aware, recognize unhealthy patterns, and you, to your point earlier, you talked about patterns.
Mhm.
So recognize unhealthy patterns and their roots. Yes, you mentioned patterns earlier. You was
Mhm.
all in this. What do you
Cause,
think about
cause
that
I
one?
done it, Daddy.
Yeah,
I done it, man. I walk it. You
yeah,
know, I walk it like I talk it now.
yeah. Okay, all right. So number two is, and you talked about this habits. You, to your point, you mentioned that as well as the family did on the timeline. Changing habits,
Hmm.
create new behavior in environments that support what? Growth. And we
Right.
kind of alluded to that. We talked about that.
Right.
Changing environments. Our parents wanted to change the environment. Okay. Three, healing emotionally. And to your point, you talked about that earlier. Releasing resentment, trauma, and unforgiveness.
That part. Yeah.
Yes, I'll say that again, you all. Listen, fam. Changing habits, creating new behaviors and environments. That's, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Three, healing emotionally, releasing that wine, y'all. Healing emotionally, releasing resentment, trauma, and unforgiveness. I ain't fooling up with you kids. Okay. Now, your thoughts on that, Kizzy? Why you do that?
Stop it.
Oh yeah, you got a good talk on that one, didn't
Yes, sir.
you?
Yeah, that part right there. That through reflection and stuff like wait, what was it? Hold on, I'm blind, y'all. Emotionally releasing resentment, trauma, and unforgiveness. That part is so important. Because when I was 16, I was so angry.
Mm-hmm.
Angry. I was an angry child. And because I was angry, I was rebellious. And then I thought that I was doing things to, hurt my family or hurt people that hurt me. But in all reality, I was hurting myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I
Yeah.
tell people about you have to release trauma and you have to have forgiveness, even to those people that don't say sorry, even if you never got an apology, it ain't for them, it is for you.
Yes.
Because when you hold on to that trauma, when you hold on to that anger, to that resentment, and you don't allow yourself to feel it and process it, it's like you drinking the poison, expecting them to die. That's
Yes.
not how it happens.
Correct. Also, Kizzy, here's what I need you to do. Also, put out there where they can find you.
On my page, Kizzy Inspirations Love Queen,
Yeah, but put
or
it
on
on
this
the
page
time.
direct.
Kizzy, put it on the
Huh?
timeline.
Okay, I will. But the last
Okay.
time I pressed that, it ended up cutting me out.
Okay. So this when we do this, the fourth one,
Hmm.
just go ahead on it and put that information out there so they'll know how to contact you.
Okay. Yeah. And just so you guys know, I know that on the Facebook I'm like a tarot reader, but I'm a spiritual healer. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying? I walk that line in between shadow and light. Yeah, you
Yes.
understand? Like I'm that one that'll tell you it's okay to be pissed, but direct that anger,
Yes.
rightfully, righteously. Do you
Right.
understand? So, um, you know,
Right.
best revenge is
Good.
like they say, like Beyonce say. I'm the type where I be like, best revenge is your paper.
Yes. Good
Yes.
point too, because uh 217 Dorothy Wilson was mentioning something about witches and stuff earlier
Thank you, Tony.
about how they did people wrong and stuff like that. And it's good that you're putting this information out there so she can come and commune with you and you can reveal to her why we did certain things and why we had to do certain things um, to do what we had to do. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Right. That. Thank you, T Swin. T Swin put you out there too.
Yep. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay. So the fourth and final thing, right? Check this out.
Hmm.
The fourth and final thing is limiting the way through reflection, therapy, or spiritual practices. So it's limiting the ways that this can affect you through reflection. You mentioned that.
Hmm.
Therapy,
Hmm.
which is what we give, or spiritual practices, which is what we practice,
Right.
right? So that means that you're at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing with what? Right people.
Hmm. Ding.
You on the People's Podcast, baby. Wind Down Wednesday, Therapy with a Sip, Grown Folk Conversation with your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, with none other than the Queen Kizzy, the inspirational queen.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
indeed. Give us your
Yes,
thoughts on
sir.
that, Queen, and we're going to get up out of here.
All right. My thoughts on that. Well, definitely about reflection, right? Reflecting about where you at, things you've been through in life, things you wish you can change, how you can change them. And I always say the way change starts is when you choose self.
Okay.
That's when change starts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then therapy, I'm never against therapy, right? Because sometimes some people need therapy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because some people are the type of people that need a label, you know what I'm saying, or some direction, and a therapist can set you on that, right? um
Mm-hmm.
I even look at, like, sometimes, right, like I even told the one when I first met him how I felt about church. I don't think necessarily church is a bad thing, right? But I just don't feel like you should be sitting in it.
Mm-hmm.
I look at
Right.
therapy like a hospital. You're
Yes.
sick, you go to the hospital, you visit, they heal you up, and you leave. You're not meant to stay in the hospital unless you're dying.
Correct.
Do you understand? So,
Yes.
and then spiritual practices, it's just what feels right to your spirit. How do you release? Is it through a candle? Is it through smoke? And spiritual practices can be dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just anything to soothe some of that pain that's in your spirit, where you give it an outlet to release. Because people that walk around hurting people or that are full of trauma, they're like soda bottles that got shaken up. And that soda bottle is tight. Now, if you go open that soda bottle too fast, the trigger or something, that shit gonna make a mess.
Yes.
You gotta release it a little bit at a time.
Yes. Yes.
To the point where you can open it and not spill everywhere. And if a little bit come out, it's not gonna be
right. No, indeed. Listen, T says taking a true self-evaluation and having the maturity to do so.
No.
Yeah, that's powerful.
And even like self-awareness, Tony Swin, right? It's like if our environment ain't right, and so instead of us looking at who to blame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at ourselves first. What am I doing that I'm allowing this? Mm-hmm. How can I change this? And if it's not you, or even if it's a person, you're allowing that shit.
Right.
Because we teach people how to treat us. This is what people don't understand.
Yes. So for you all that are looking at this, you can go ahead and take a snapshot of it or whatever and keep this information. I'll put the other ones up for you if you want to, what is it, snapshot it or
screenshot it.
Screenshot it.
I got you, Grandpa.
And I pulled the others back up so you can screenshot them as well. It's great information.
Yes, it is.
And you want to utilize this, and it's okay.
And then another thing that we need to stop doing is beating ourselves up, because sometimes we make the fucked up choices.
Yes.
Releasing that guilt, because that guilt can also be a pattern where we beat ourselves down to the point that we find no self-worth in us.
Yes.
You know, because of our environments or because of what we've been through. Sometimes we got to understand that just what we've been through is because somebody else wasn't aware enough not to do it. Yeah, so it ain't got nothing to do with you, you know. And a lot of that has, you know, I see that in a lot of people where because of what they've been through and stuff like that, they just feel like they're worthless. But you guys, you know, it's just people have to just look at things differently. Look at the patterns. Look at it, you know. Like now, when I look at my mom, right? I love my mom to, you know, I ain't gonna say I love her to death, because that the bitch done does.
You love her to life. Yeah, you love her to life.
Yeah. So and she wasn't the greatest mother of all, but now that I'm aware of my self-pain and I chose to be better, I understand why she is the way she is. Uh-huh. So the pain, when I look at her, I'm not angry no more, or that abandoned child that needs her validation, because I'm looking at her now like a person that went through pain and chose not to heal. Yes. So continue bleeding on somebody. Mm-hmm. So when I look at her and to take that sting away in my head, I sing that Ursula song while I'm looking at her, and I'm like, you poor unfortunate soul.
Yeah.
Because these people that hurt people are poor and unfortunate.
Yes.
You gotta feel bad for these people.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know, I don't give them the excuse that, oh, they must be having a bad day or they must have had a bad life, because I did too, and I don't treat people like shit.
Right.
But you gotta look at them like they must really be sad, broken. They got stuck maybe at the age of 9 and just a little child.
Right, absolutely.
That you want to just hold and be like, it's okay.
Yeah, and it just the cycle continues to repeat itself, because the neurons have no new plexus on which to travel. And I talked about that. I put some shorts out there talking about that. Also, I talked about it in last truth session. And for those of you that didn't get a chance to view that, you can go to my YouTube page. It's sitting right there for you guys. It's only like about 50 some minutes, and it's very powerful. And this is what we're doing in this particular season right now, family. We're releasing information to show you all that we talked about, what we talked about years ago. People are now doing it now and talking about it now. But we talked about this years ago, okay? This is one of the things that we do. We're a prophet and we're an apostle, which means that We deal with the apostolic realm, not an apostolic church. Apostolic realm is the divine beginning realm, dealing with things, how they develop and construct themselves and then manifest. So that's something totally different. Okay, family? We have a great command of what it is that we do, and we have great constituents, such as Kizzy, the inspirational, and the master teacher points to the scripture, the code breaker. I have another son that you all haven't been introduced to yet. That's Dr. J.C. Richardson. He's in Michigan. Also, number one KP, Kimberly Purdue. She hasn't been on in a while. The intuitive one, Craig Leverett. He was here earlier. Dr. Clear out of the ATL, also, and many others that has been in the truth session. We'll get you on Wind Down Wednesday. So listen, we have an amazing time. That's right. JP, grown folk turn up. Grown folk turn up. So, Kizzy, your last words, and just when we turn off air, just hang in the room. Don't hang up. Okay. Just looking at these last ones. Let's give a toast before we get out of here. Hey, family, everybody satisfied? Everybody moved? Listen, if you gave, thank you for your donation. T. Swin donated, family. Also, let me see who else. JP, Queen Octavia, and trying to see if anyone else. Listen, because I know some, after we get off, they have given. So listen, if you gave before we get off, listen, or to our head and not our heart. Okay?
I'll be giving after I jump off. So
also, Queen Kizzy, thank you for your donation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, family, this is how we do what we do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen to me, family, and you'll hear me and you'll hear me well. When there are those that live by what they do, they need you. But however, guess what they're going to do? They're going to have something for you that is going to feed you. They're not just going to give you some propaganda. They're not going to give you fodder. They're going to give you something that's well thought out so that you can utilize it on your journey. Okay? Always remember that. Listen, let me check this timeline, Queen, before we get up out of here. Okay. Queen Octavia says it's easier than you realize to find like-minded and healthy people.
But you know what that is, Octavia? Just a little bit. If you vibrate that, you'll attract the right people. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about you being healthy and vibrating that out into the universe, and those that the right ones will be attracted because it'll dispel the ones that ain't supposed to be.
Yes. Only Way said, enjoy this. And T. Swing says, Kizzy, you did the damn thing tonight.
You already know, Tony. I love this. You know, you've been in my lives. This is me.
Yeah.
Don't get me talking about spirituality and healing.
Yes, indeed. How long we've been together, daughter? How long your little butt been here?
Me and you? Like 4 years, 5, like 4, like going on 5 years.
Going on 5.
Yeah, and I found you. It was crazy because you just showed up on my timeline, just dancing in the grass barefoot with your little sensei and your sword. I was like, in his incense, I was like, oh, he interested. I reached out. I was like, can you mentor me?
She did, y'all. She called me for real. I'm telling you all, and we've been together ever since.
Yeah. I was like, can you mentor me?
Yes. It's amazing, the amazing people that you meet upon this journey. Mm-hmm. It is an amazing journey if you take the journey right?
Right.
Now, and in taking the journey, what we also recognize and realize is it's not the journey itself, it's how you take it,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
And how you treat the people
Right.
along the
That
journey,
part. Right. That part.
right?
Right. Because like I always feel, I don't care how mad you are, how bad your day is, how shitty your life been. You don't go around treating people shitty. That's why I hate when people be like, hurt people, hurt people.
Yeah.
No, hurt people hurt me. I'ma punch them in their face. They gonna hurt back, physically and emotionally. Don't play with me.
Hey, y'all, that's that Puerto Rican in the y'all. She probably got a knife too.
I'm telling my
Okay.
secrets.
Look at. Okay, be quiet. Be quiet. Hey, T says, I laughed, I smiled, I was educated tonight. Wind down Wednesday, y'all.
Yes,
Gratitude,
sir.
T.
Grown
Yes,
full
indeed.
conversation.
Yes, indeed. Dorothy says good night.
Good
Oh,
night,
much
baby. Love ya.
Yes, much love. Listen, family. Oh, I got last little spider leg in here.
All right.
Do this toast. I'm gonna get my famous toast. I got a famous toast.
Right.
I actually got this
I
toast.
don't have no more toast. You
Okay,
give me
look.
toast.
Let me tell you where I got this toast from. Actually, and shout out to DJ Boogie, the ATL, by way of Illinois. I got this from his mom, which is my godmom. And it's my famous toast is, may you live forever and shall I never die. Salute. Salute.
Salute. Salute.
All right, family, as always, do what? Oh, what you got? Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. Meditate upon it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves
Accordingly. Yes,
on
sir.
love, eternal light, peace, power, prosperity.
Yes,
In the
sir.
words of the Prince of Peace, excellent health.
Yes.
Shalom Alaikum. Mish. Y'all have
Buenas
an
noches.
amazing- Buenas noches. All right, Queen, hang in there.